Okay, hello again. My name is PB Curtis, and this is some Golf Clash for beginners. In previous videos, I've got some holes for Tour 2 and for Tour 3. Now, I don't recommend this. I'm sitting at 5,535 coins, and I'm going to do a Tour 4. Now, I don't recommend that because a Tour 4 costs 3,000 coins. So if I lose, I'm going to be down to 25.35. However, the reason I'm doing it is for training purposes, and number two, because I have about a year's experience. So I know this course. So that's why I feel confident to show you. So win or lose, you'll be able to see a hole on Tour 4. So let's see what we get. And looks like we're going to the Milano, hole 1, par 4. If there are any courses, certain courses on tours 1 through 4 that you would like to see, shoot me a comment down below. Trying to get the name out there, and like I said, the purpose of these videos is for the new beginner, people with fairly new accounts. It's to help you get started and understand the wind and power and backspin and whatnot. Okay, so here to the right, you could jump this, but with that wind, I'm not going to chance it and do, you know, he landed in that bunker over there. So I'm going to stay to the left here, compensate for that wind, and then I'm going to give it a straight shot. But I'm going to curl it to the left to avoid that bunker a little more.
Great shot.
Should be okay. So now, because of that, you know, he's in the dirt. We have a cleaner shot, but he still has a shot at the hole. So he's backing off a little bit because that wind is pushing forward. Doesn't really need that side spin. What he needs to do more is curl it to the left. So if he doesn't, which he's not, that's probably going to push towards the right of the hole. As it does, but he's still close.
Nice on.
So that was a good shot. We have a more difficult shot, but we're going to use the wind to our advantage. I'm actually going to back it off a little, and then I'm going to shoot a normal shot with some right curl to try and land towards that hole more.
Shot.
And I should have backed off more, or possibly gave it backspin. I don't know if I have any backspin on that club. Regardless, I think I can make the putt. Like I said, win or lose, this is for training purposes. This is just so new people can see these courses. So let's see how we do here. We did good enough to go to a shootout. So this is the Milano, hole 1, par 4. And here comes the shootout. Now with this shootout, the best approach in my opinion is using the rough to your advantage. The wind's pushing at 3.1. So I'm going to leave it here on this rough. But I'm also going to give it a little backspin, about 2 bars. And hopefully that's going to roll off the rough towards the hole.
Great shot.
See how it rolls, and there we go.
Hole in one.
Gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting a hole-in-one, but I will take it. So unless he gets it in the hole, we just won, which is a good feeling. That's what you want to do. You want to use that rough to the advantage. Slows the ball down and then slowly rolls down towards the hole. Now you can take other approaches. You can go off the fairway, use curl, you know, all those things. But like I said, in my opinion, that's the best
Great
approach.
shot.
Which looks like he's trying to duplicate. And he does.
Nice on.
And it was a nice shot. And a good game. So we got some gems for a hole-in-one, and we got some gems for winning 10 shootouts. So that shootout was the Oasis 3. Alright, so we jump up to 8,535. The leaderboard, I remain on top with 16 hours and 37 minutes left. Again, this isn't important. I'm trying to do it because this is a new account and I can win a platinum chest for staying on top. And it's a little easier because I've got experience, like a year's experience. Once I get further and get promoted to more advanced leaderboards, it won't be that easy at all. Because there are people that are in the millions, that are in the top 10, top 15, that you will never touch, or it'll be a long time before you touch. So don't worry about the leaderboard so much. If you make it in the top 10 or whatever, that's awesome. But it's not needed. I don't have anything that can be upgraded really, except for that Desert Storm, which I'm gonna just upgrade because it's all I got for a sand wedge. So until I get the Malibu, we're gonna make this club a little better. Mostly it gave it a little more power. Alright, there's nothing else we can upgrade. So, well, let's take a look here at the short iron. We got the beginner short iron. We have an Apache and a Kingfisher. So, here's the Apache. We're going to select that. And now we're going to look at the Kingfisher and compare. They're both a 1. The Kingfisher doesn't have the power, but it has the accuracy and it has the backspin. And it only has a little less curl and has a better ball guide. So we're going to select the Kingfisher and we're going to use that. Alright, for our wedge, we're going to switch over to the Dart. Same amount of power, a little better accuracy, a little bit of curl. There's no backspin. The ball guide isn't as good, but we want it because it's better than the beginner pitcher. So, we select the Dart. Under rough, we're going to stick with the rough cutter because the machete, if you look for accuracy, is only a 20. Where the accuracy in the rough cutter is an 84. Has 36 curl. The only good thing about the machete is the backspin. But without accuracy, that backspin doesn't help too much. So we're gonna yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the rough cutter. Alright, we're gonna jump into one more Tour 4 hole since we have 8,195. And also, these videos are basically going to be just Tour 1 through 4. If I ever do Tour 5, then I will do Tour 5. But I don't have a lot of experience on Tour 5. My experience is 1 through 4 right now. So hopefully these videos are helped you. If they are, like the video, and it'd be great if you subscribed. That encourages me to keep putting out videos. So here we go. Let's see what we get. The last one was the Milano, hole 1, par 4. So let's see what we get this time. Glenmonarch Estate, hole 8. It looks like he's giving that some power. And it worked out. Now, usually I will do this. But you see that wind? It's pushing back towards me. The ball will never go over. So we're going to put it here. Forward spin. And then I'm going to give it a little bit of curl to the right.
Great shot.
And you'll see why. It hits, goes to the right. And I think we went a little further. Sometimes it feels like the curl pushes the ball further. So we'll have a little better of a shot at it, but let's see how William does here.
Great shot.
And he landed on the putting surface close to the hole, so excellent shot.
Nice on.
And we're going to give him a nice shot. Alright, so we got the backbone, which gives a little push, but we got wind. 4.2. It looks good to me. I'm just going to give it a normal shot.
Great shot.
We're up there. And we got to putt ourselves.
Nice on.
A little further than him, I believe. But it's puttable. And that's really all you want to do. Is just get close enough to be able to make a putt. If you can get it in, more power to you. But, mainly, you just want to get close enough to make the putt. Alright, we're there. There's Glenmonarch Estate, hole 8, par 4. And here comes the shootout. On this shooter, you got to jump this water, if it's possible, with the wind pushing 4.0 forward. I believe it is, but we got to move back a little to compensate. But if I move back, it's going to push me back a little too far. So I'm going to go all the way forward here. I'm going to give a backspin, but I'm only going to give it like half the power.
Great shot.
And that was too much. That was a hard shot because of the club. It automatically makes you stay there. I tried to move back, and it was going to switch it to another club, which was going to push me back too far. So I didn't feel like I really had a choice than what I did. But I could have given that less power, but I didn't, so I'm in the rough. And that happens. Once you upgrade your clubs and they become better, those things don't happen like that. See how William does.
Great shot.
Cut it to the right a little. And he's in the rough as well. Alright, so neither one of us had a choice there, really. We'll take the win, so we'll give him a good game. And that is Glenmonarch Estate, hole 8, par 4 with the shootout. And we opened up Tour 5. So I will see you on the next video, where I don't know what I'm going to do next. But I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully these are helpful to you. Talk to you later.